Hi, this is Karen with Access to Tanzania. Today's pre-departure topic is my favorite. It's about our guides. So let's get started. So you may have seen this slide before from another video. Again, featured here we have Fulgence, one of our incredible guides on our team. We have a great team of guides. Regardless of who you're assigned to, they are going to work their hardest to give you a fantastic experience. That probably goes without saying, but I just want to say it anyway. But I just want to sort of go through in a little bit more detail the roles and responsibilities the guides have so that you know how to create a relationship with your guide so that your safari experience is maximized to its fullest extent. So here you can see we have three main roles and responsibilities that they take care of in the broadest context. They're your on-site administrator, they're your cultural ambassador, and they're your photographic safari expert. So on-site administrator, that's sort of a phrase that I came up with a while ago because they really do take care of a lot of administrative issues on the ground in real time for you. Some examples of this would be they travel with all of your lodging confirmations in original format. So while we will have sent you your confirmations for cross-reference and verification that everything's correct, they have all the originals. And so when you arrive at a property, they will be there at reception to check you into your property and make sure everything is as it should be for your arrangements at your property. So that's one of the on-site administrator roles that they play. And we alluded to, I think, in a different video about a typical safari day, about your evening debriefing and how you'll make decisions about, your next day's schedule. And as your on-site administrator, your guide will take that information and communicate it to the property. So if it's a day that requires a hot lunch or a packed lunch or just various details, again, they're just working the background to make sure you just have to arrive and enjoy the experience. Cultural ambassador, that one sort of goes without saying to some extent, but really they want you to feel comfortable and at ease in this new experience, in this new destination. So just feel free to ask them questions about what you're seeing or experiencing so that you can feel calm and comfortable in this new destination. And then, of course, a photographic safari expert. Our team is incredibly experienced and excited to share the beauty of Tanzania, wildlife and landscape, everything about it with you. They're very in tune with what's happening in the parks. They communicate not only with each other, but with other guides too. It's a guiding community, and they really do work together as a community, whether you're with one company or another. So when you're in the field, he may ask somebody from a different company a question because he's trying to support a goal that you may have set. But they're incredibly good at finding great locations, adapting your viewing to your preferences of, a lot of times people ask to have viewing in places that are more remote, quieter, away from the fray. So just know that they are always going to work to giving you that type of viewing experience that you're seeking. I want to talk next about how you work with your guide day by day. So again, because we don't set rigid daily schedules with really prescriptive hour-by-hour schedules, each evening, as we've talked before, you will have time to chat with your guide about setting tomorrow's agenda. So what that might look like is assessing your logistics. Are we staying at the same property another day? Are we going to transition between points? What time do we start? Do we take a packed lunch? All the different things. What are the ground conditions? How will that impact your day-by-day decisions? And then also, each day's choices are going to be impacted by the day's experiences. I call it a responsive loop. So today's experiences may impact how you design tomorrow. So that's just like sort of a way to think about it. It's not really rigid and set in stone, but each day informs the next as you go along. And you'll get a rhythm going. And I joke that they're almost mind readers. The guides, they really are. They're very intuitive. But if ever they've intuited incorrectly and you want them to help you accomplish something different, please just communicate with them and they'll adjust. So that goes to respond to needs and requests. So feel free to be open with your guide about your needs and requests on a day-by-day basis, or in real time. That's no problem. If for some reason a request is not logistically possible or safe or something like that, he'll let you know. But his goal is similar to yours. He wants you to have the most robust safari experience possible. And with that said, he also wants to make sure you have a very safe experience as well. So just know that the undercurrent of decisions and recommendations is always about your safety first, and then satisfaction follows. I couldn't help myself here. So Hakuna Matata, no worries. I think the main takeaway that I would say to every guest who travels with us is that communication is key. So please, one, share your hopes and dreams for your journey with your guide. That's the best way that he can advocate and make sure that he's fulfilling those hopes and dreams. Be open with your guide about any concerns that you may have at any time. Again, open communication is key. And lastly, your guide, our team in Arusha, and us here in the United States, we are all available 24/7. We would much rather know about a problem or a concern in real time than realize after the fact that there's something more we could have done to support your journey. So again, open communication is key. We are confident you will have a wonderful time and your guide will be an integral part to that. Again, Safari and Njema, safe journey. We are so excited for your trip.